October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Hey, what's up? Yeah, you might be wondering, if you haven't seen the previous episode, why we're starting on the black screen. Well, if you would like to find out, there is something in the description below. By the way, hello, welcome to the Ahdurin region. I'm your host, Ahdurin himself. Playlist in the description if you want to check out the previous episodes. Like, comment, subscribe. YouTube, big words inserted here. A lot happened in the last episode. When I say a lot, I mean a lot happened. Like, I briefly lost breath from all the voices that I used, and by pure shock about where this case went. So check that out if you haven't already. Plus, if you didn't check out the previous episode, this episode will make like no sense. So check that out. Let's get into the episode today. That was a close one, huh, Mia?
Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it.
Huh? Maya?
So, what happened?
Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof.
Wow, good going, Nick. I don't really know what happened, but okay.
Under the initial trial system, tomorrow's the last day we have. Yeah, this is the thing in this world where you have 3 days to prove someone innocent, as opposed to... it's in the real world, at least in the U.S., it's innocent until proven guilty. In this world, it's guilty until proven innocent. I don't know how successful that is, but we'll go with it. Oh, they might explain that, actually.
Initial trial? What's that?
That's a new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up.
So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've got no time to waste. Yay! One of my favorite Ace Attorney songs. Just because Maya's best girl. I stand by that, okay? Look, I understand people like Athena and, like Pearl and, I don't know, like Emma Sky and a couple of other people that, if you haven't seen any future games, none of this makes any sense to you. But, no, I stand by, original best girl. Anyway, regardless of all that, let us just talk. Steel Samurai. Hey, I need more info about this. I just don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? That's such a tongue twister for some reason.
What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume?
Yeah, we haven't told Maya anything. Like, Maya's just coming with us completely blind. Yeah.
But Mr. Hammer was the victim.
We went through this.
Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it?
That's what we have to find out. I literally just asked you that, Maya. Anyway, director's alibi. It's fairly certain that's either the director or the producer.
What happened with the director's testimony?
Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and director were both in the trailer.
Huh.
Which means that the killer has to be one of them.
Really? Why?
Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where that trailer is.
What?
Was Maya always this excitable? Any ideas? Well, have you noticed anything that might help us?
I can't see what's going on when Mia's here. So, nope, I haven't noticed anything.
Right.
Maybe we should go talk to WP?
W. Powers, right, yeah. So I guess that summarized most of the case, like what's happened so far. I just want to check and see if we can get a comment about Charlie. His favorite potted plant. I've been watering it so much lately, it looks a little swollen. He's either trying to make it grow or perfecting a water torch. Okay, so there's nothing new. Alright, let's move on out. Actually, hold up. I don't... This is very much not plot related, but I kind of want to show Maya this. What do you think about this? It's that fanboy's prized possession.
Wow, impressive. A little different from the Steel Samurai on TV.
He's mostly taken to those PR shows they do at the stores and fairs and stuff. Pretty sure it's not even Will Powers inside that suit.
No true fan would be satisfied with anything less than the real thing. He's still a child, I suppose. I guess it takes an adult to appreciate the real deal, right, Nick?
Yeah. Whatever you say. I'm so happy there's... I like games that have, like, random lines for things that you probably wouldn't do, like that. So I'm very happy that the Ace Attorney games did that. Alright, we have to head here. Let's head here. October 16th. October 19th. Detention Center. Visitors Room. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. I don't know what voice that was, but I don't think that was the original Will Powers. Anyway, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears, please?
Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there.
And could you wipe that grin off your face? Maya? Thank you.
Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count.
Yeah. Though there's not really anything I can do to help.
I'm not really sure what I can do either.
Please, this is no laughing matter. And now we have sad music. I don't know why I keep clicking examine for some reason. Talk. What do you know about the Peoples? Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius?
She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. I don't know why the voices went. Right or wrong, no one dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? No, nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors, anyhow. There's something you're hiding there. What about Manila? Can you tell me about anything about Manila? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director, but something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. He's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Oof. When I say jump, you say how high. La da 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 da. I don't know the full song anyway.
I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh, yeah, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on bigger roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global.
How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer.
He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago? 5 years ago? Isn't that what Penny said? She talked about 5 years ago something happening? Huh. We're kind of left at a loss at this point. I guess let's head to the studio, unless there's something we're missing. Well, there's progress at least. October 19th, Global Studios, main gate.
Nick, the old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick, I think your guard's down.
Yeah?
Bet you we could even eat those donuts in the guard station, if we wanted to. You eat, you die. Phew, she's alive.
Alright, so we cannot steal the donuts. Maya, if you do, I swear I will not break you out of jail. So, let us talk about the Peoples. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer.
Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets away.
She seems bitter.
Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about it, so sorry.
Okay. What about Manila? Talk about Manila, maybe? Can I ask you about Sal Manila, the director?
Sal? He's a soft.
He's a soft.
He's soft. A pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. He treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it.
We will not dive into that further.
Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt?
Maya, you poor innocent soul, we will not talk about.
That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick?
No, it does not. It does not. We will move on. Mr. Hammer. About Mr. Hammer.
I heard about what you said today. Cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. You drag his dog down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this.
Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time.
Yeah, listen to me, you whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible.
Okay. Thank you very much for this conversation. Goodbye. The employee area, I guess? Well, there's something here. October 19th, Global Studios employee area.
I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming, just one time.
The trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later.
I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right?
Uh-huh.
I wonder if there's any other clues lying around.
Yeah. No touching.
Eek.
Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you.
Didn't mean. I almost had a heart attack.
I guess I can be a little dramatique at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. As you know, I play such delicate positions as Romeo and Romeo. Bro, can you picture Gumshoe being like King Lear or something like that? Dramatique indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table.
Are you looking for sleeping pills?
Yeah, pal. Traces thereof.
Hey, Gumshoe song. Gumshoe song is also a bop. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, the plate.
So, you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills how?
For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to those sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it'll change color.
Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for?
Now, everything in due time, pal.
Alright, let's see what's up.
Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, all right.
So the food on the plate has been laced with sleeping pills.
Looks like it.
Interesting. Okay. That confirms our previous guess, at least. How's the investigation going, Gumshoe? How goes your investigation?
To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspects.
Well, what do you think, Detective?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. Feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though.
Why do you feel bad about Edgeworth? Edgeworth is Edgeworth. What's Edgeworth doing anyway?
Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. It was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it.
Oh.
Talk about burns, pal.
Wow, the fury of Edgeworth.
You're crushing paper cups? Cups? Bottles? Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle?
Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle.
So that means...
Yep, sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim.
So I was right. Got the sleeping pill bottle back, I guess. Interesting. Gumshoe, good to talk with you. Let's head to the dressing room if anything is happening in here.
Oh, hello.
I don't know if the pop-up was supposed to pop up, but it popped up.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so...
Well, what? Why? But WP's innocent.
Yeah, and I'm really grateful for all you've done, but... This week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai.
Oh no, you're gonna crush Maya.
What? No!
I don't know what that voice was. Anyway, hey, let's talk about this. Mr. Hammer, what? I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer.
Yes?
On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2.
Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1.
He stole the Steel Samurai costume, too.
What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then.
The rumor?
Yeah. Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently.
Some dirt. What dirt?
Dirt. You know, bad stuff.
I know what dirt means, but I mean...
About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too.
The film set? Was the trailer part of the film set then? Okay, we got some talking to do. What happened with the last episode, though?
What do you mean the last Steel Samurai?
I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant.
No. No!
Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change the programming. They're not going to make kids show anymore.
What? Why? Impossible.
I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided.
Okay, we have a lot to talk about, but first the studio policy. Let's do that. Let's just go in order. Why aren't they going to make kids show anymore?
The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand?
How could they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? What about me?
It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow.
No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something.
Yes. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. What am I showing? Hold up. I don't actually know what I'm showing. Because are we trying to prove that kids shows should exist or something like that? I guess if we're trying to prove that kids will still enjoy the Steel Samurai, I guess the path to glory would probably be the best thing, because it's like, hey, this is Cody's perspective of this.
And this is?
A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone.
You're right. Okay, but what can I do?
Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago.
Okay.
I know when I do like Penny's voice and Mia's voice, I like get closer to my mic and just get very, very quiet. But
If I do that from back here, you barely hear me.
so, alright, what happened 5 years ago? Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago?
Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault.
Someone died?
It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up.
And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer.
And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public?
Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out.
I see.
You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studio back then, you know.
Thanks, we'll try asking. If she'll talk, of course. Okay, we have some updates then. I think we'll call it here. Because we're getting close. We're about that time, yeah. So we'll call it here. Some interesting information then. So apparently, a lot of stuff happened 5 years ago, and Hammer basically listens to Vasquez. So it's increasingly looking like Vasquez is the one that did it. But again, we don't really have a motive. Why would... Yeah, I still don't understand why Hammer would go out and try to... At least the story doesn't explain that yet. So, I guess we'll stop it here. And next time, I guess we'll talk to Miss Oldbag and see if she's got any information for us. With that being said, thank you very much for watching and supporting the Ahdurin region in any way, shape, or form that you do. Until next time, take care.
Yeah, I feel like if the show got cancelled, my cards would be worthless.